job.
Oh, sorry.
All in a week this happened, and I had a little bit of money left, so I thought I'd get an apartment, but my credit was so bad I couldn't get an apartment.
How long were you living in the condominium?
Yeah, this is in Trabuco County, down by Mission Viejo area.
So how many years? Oh, that's
I
expensive
was there
area.
for 4 years.
4 years?
4 years, yeah.
How much was it, the rent?
It was about 1,800.
1,800 monthly?
month, yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of money. How many bedrooms?
It was actually 2 bedrooms with a loft.
So you were with your girlfriend at the time, but she lost her job, and then you lost your job. That's why you couldn't pay the rent, and you couldn't find the apartment because your credit was not good.
It was very bad.
So that's the way you became, you know.
Well, what happened is we started, the money I had probably about $6,000-7,000. We started staying in hotels. Well,
Was it expensive though?
it was, and it started using it all up. So that pretty soon we had to go and start living in the car,
Yeah.
which is very, very hard to do in these
Right.
areas.
Now you
because-
can't sleep in the car.
Well, you can if you can find a good place where nobody will bother you, but about the police, they don't. You're
Right.
not supposed to sleep in cars.
Right.
And if they see you, they're going to come tell you. They're going to tell you basically
Yeah,
move
they're
along.
getting harder on you guys.
Right.
Yeah.
And so we've been lucky that way. Found a couple of good places to sleep. But
Uh-huh.
still, this lifestyle is bad for my health. I'm 65, diabetic.
Oh,
So-
that's tough. Yeah.
You see my feet, my legs are all swollen up.
Oh, because of how long you been having this?
Well, probably about almost a year now, because my feet don't get elevated because we're in the car. And so, and right now I'm
It's
trying to get
difficult
housing.
to have blood circulating.
Yeah, exactly. And so right now we're trying to get housing.
You can't rest easily either.
Yeah. We're trying to get housing through the Orange County people right now. And there's been a couple of people here that have done good that way and gotten housing.
So
we
this
just hope we will.
diabetes and it has been developed since you became homeless? Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
And so it's made it harder, But with the homeless, we're able to get to places like this. We go to a place Monday night at the park where they feed us. On Tuesday and Thursday we come here. On Wednesday and Sunday we go to Garden Grove French Church.
Well, you have some sources.
So we have places to go to kind of eat, and she gets food stamps. And so, we can try to make as we can, but like I said, with our biggest, one of the biggest problems we have right now is just the authorities, because like I said, they can't hardly sleep, can't say, what are you supposed to do? They say you can't park here, you can't park there.
You're being loved by everyone here.
She is. That's one of my favorite little mascot, Phoebe.
I know.
Yeah. And so it's been a long way that we've been doing this, but like I said, homeless people are not all drug users. They're not all thieves. They're not all whatever. I mean, you saw my story a little bit. I was just a regular working person who ended up with some bad luck.
Yeah.
Too bad it happened at this point in my life. I wish it would have happened in my 30s or maybe 40s, into my 60s. But we have very strong faith in God, me and my fiance.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's very strong, and so we know that He will take care of us.
Are you Christian? Catholic?
Yeah, we're Christian.
Me too.
All right.
Okay, by the way. So where are you staying right now, Rick?
Right now, what we do is I generally go to 2 different places. I have a Walmart over on Beach Boulevard. We'll stay there 3 or 4 nights.
Are you still staying in the car?
Yeah.
Don't give away all the secrets.
And then there's a park over here that's not too far that I would like to travel. We'll stay there 2 or 3 nights a week. And so that pretty much takes care of us. The daytimes are kind of boring because we have nothing to really do, sit in the car. I sleep a lot. And I think part of that might be depression just from,
Depression, it's
just,
difficult,
what do I do now type thing. And I don't know. This is my fiance, Laura. Laura, come here.
Would you say hi?
Sorry.
Okay. Only brave people share their stories.
Oh.
Yeah. And your name?
My name's Laura.
Laura.
Yeah.
Mister, by the way.
We've been in our car for 2 years. Well, coming up on 2
I
years.
told her the story how we got into the situation. And
Yeah, you lost your job and then he's lost his.
Everything in a week's time.
Yeah. So how did you feel when it happened?
You know, when it first happens, you really don't know what to feel, but we kind of tried to look at it as a sense of adventure. You know, something new that's happening in our life, and
You must be scared.
it was scary, but we have strong faith, so that's what's kept us.
You had the faith in God already.
Absolutely.
Okay, weren't you kind of confused though? Because when things happen like this, you might think, God, what are you doing right now?
Yeah, I mean,
You're
it's a
supposed to
whole
bless
new, it's a
us,
whole
so-
new life out here. You have to learn, you know, how to survive, how to, you know,
Right,
secure
right.
your meals,
And God is
and
with you
figure
all
out
the
how
time.
to cook when you can, you know, and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
very
So
challenging.
2 years, right? Being homeless.
Yeah,
So what
because we
have
have
you
bad
been-
credit. Yeah.
Oh yeah. What have you been learning so far?
Well, I've had major trust issues with some people because I try to help everybody, and I've found that some of the people just don't want to be helped. Some people just prefer to stay where they're at and not improve their lives, you know, and that's sad. It's very heartbreaking.
Oh, you mean
Some people that have been homeless for a long time, and you know, you want to try to help them, but they don't really
Oh, I
want
see.
help because they are settled in being homeless. They don't want to.
That's amazing because people out there they might don't think they can hear this from homeless.
Right.
The homeless, as a homeless, just try to help another homeless
Absolutely. Yeah, we try to help as
Wow.
many people as we can. Yeah.
because of faith in
With
God that you
food.
have. That's
Some-
a strength.
there's always
yeah.
somebody in worse shape than we are. We at least have a
Yeah.
car to sleep in. Some people just sleep on the streets,
Yeah.
you know, and they can't make it to the feeds, so we take them food and we take them.
Yeah, some
you know,
people need
snacks.
more help. People out there who has a really lot, they might not even think about helping other people with what they have.
No, it's a shame.
Yeah.
It's a shame that people that,
It's all
that,
about
that are living a really
your
good
heart,
life.
not the money.
Absolutely.
Yes. Were you used to help others too before you became
I've
homeless?
always been a caregiver, so it just stays
Yeah,
in
this
your
is
heart,
just
you
your
know.
lifestyle.
Yeah.
Okay. So, didn't you have any difficulties, like, because you're a believer already, and then but it's happening, which is unfortunate thing. That people, because the people usually generally out there think when you're good, you will be blessed. So when things bad happen, then means that you did something wrong, which is not true.
For me,
Were you not confused that you know?
For me, I feel like this has been a trial that Jesus wants me to go through so that I can be closer to Him. I have built a better, stronger relationship
Wow.
with Him
That's a deep, huh?
through our time alone. So, you know, we've had nothing but our faith to build on.
That's a faith. You can say that
Yeah.
because of faith.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's what keeps us going because, you know, we don't worry about the things we have to have because God knows what we need. And He takes care of us. He keeps our bellies filled. He keeps, you know, the police away from us. He just keeps us going. We thank Him every day for these days that He gives us, you know. He's beautiful.
Yeah, you witnessed Him as a provider more than ever before.
As our Father.
You know, there are some people, when they have difficulties like this in their lives, they walk away from God. They doubt about God's existence. But you guys are opposite, actually.
It's actually opposite, yeah.
Yeah?
It's
That
kind
means
of like
you had
the-
a faith, a strong faith.
It's
I've
kind of
always
like
had a
Job in the
belief.
Bible, you know.
Yeah,
Did you read
that's
that?
a
Did you
famous
read Job?
story.
Yeah. And you know.
I know, but can you briefly tell
Oh, yeah.
people about it?
Well, Job was a man of God who was very blessed in this world, had everything, he had everything. And one day the devil was talking with God and said, what about Job? And God says, well, you can tempt him, but don't kill him. And so they went down, the devil went down, and pretty soon
So
he
he lost everything,
He
right?
lost everything. He
His
lost his crops, his
children,
his
everything.
family, everybody. And his
became
wife even
normal.
came to him and said, Job, just go away from God. He's not helping us. He said, no, I can't. I got to keep my faith
Even
in
his wife
God.
left him.
His wife left him, everything. He had boils all over his body.
Yeah, he got
You know,
the...
he just lost everything.
physical
He was
issues.
as bad as you could get. And
He
then...
became almost like a homeless, right?
Yeah, exactly, just like the homeless. And he everything got turned around for him, and even had more than he had before.
He had all the reasons to walk away from God.
Yes, he did.
But then he didn't, right? He
No.
stayed with his faith,
He
and then
kept with his
that's
faith.
the key.
So, yeah.
God recovered everything more than he had.
That's where the expression.
That's your future.
That's where the expression,
Yeah?
the patience of Job came from.
Yes.
You know, he had a lot of
Uh-huh.
patience.
That's a good example. That's what you are looking for your life. You know what I'm saying? I don't think if this is God's mistake. He never make
No, he
mistakes.
never makes
No.
mistakes.
So he didn't punish you guys. Most people will feel that way. That's why they walk away from God and losing faith. But this is just temporary thing, and God is doing something which we don't know
Right.
the reason, but He has something
Plan
you.
for us. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? To build up something in you,
Yeah, he does.
to use you mighty way
Somewhere
to
there's a door
glorify
open
Him.
for us right now, and that we're just waiting to find that door to go through so we can get to the riches that God has.
In a ways, okay, this is how I feel right now. I felt it like when I was talking with other youngsters earlier. I don't think this is a mistake because you have nothing but freedom being out here, open area,
Right.
meeting so many people out there, 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
So God can use you guys as an ambassador of the heaven, as a
As an example, we hope.
messengers of gospel.
We try to share the word as much as possible
You
with
can
as
do
many
that.
people as possible.
Even if you are in the hopeless situation in a ways, but you can
Absolutely.
bring the hope, the true hope that is from God in Jesus Christ. You can do that. So God can use you more than ever before through your circumstances right now.
And that's
I
what
don't
we
think
want.
He's
We
gonna
want
put you
him
here
to-
forever.
Yeah, we want him to lead us in the direction we need to go, and I know it's helping people is what we do the best. So something to do with that area. We're supposed
Yeah.
to be doing that, but we just don't know exactly what yet.
Yeah,
So
He's
we're
gonna
just
lead
waiting
you.
for the signs.
I would say not only just for helping helping with a certain ministry. I would say you still can be used by God, openly by sharing gospel. That's the most important thing. That's the most important hope you can give to them. Let's
It's
sing.
the best gift you can give anybody.
Yeah. So look at that. Look at that. You're not just homeless, okay? People may label you that way, but you guys are God's servants. You're messengers.
It's just like a lot of the police officers, they think that all homeless people are druggies. We all do drugs. And I've even had a police officer tell me that to my face, and I said, you need to think again because we're not all druggies out here. There's college students out here that are homeless. There's, young runaways that, have been on the streets for years, and they've never done any drugs. They're just a product of a bad situation,
Right.
So I think the biggest problem for the homeless people would be the misconception that we're all bad people, and we're not.
There are people, just like you said, ordinary people who has houses around them.
We
and
just
then
made bad choices.
They are just doing these things behind the doors. People cannot see.
Right.
That's why they are hidden. But yours, kind of like you're outside and you're open.
We're in the
though.
light,
People
yeah.
see you,
Yeah.
everything, so they overjudge you. This is why I'm doing this, to break the stereotype. Okay?
Good.
You're welcome.
We need more
So-
people like that.
Yeah, and I'm glad that many homeless people who are very brave and they openly share. Because people usually, they don't want to. They want to hide,
Right.
They
Those are the
feel
ones in the
ashamed.
dark.
It's good though to share and to be able to vent and talk to people about your situation,
Yes.
And that's how we can help each other, because if somebody doesn't tell us where they're lacking, we can't help to fill that need,
Right. This
So,
is why it's important to express,
absolutely.
Just like
And a
we
lot
share
of people
gospel
just
too.
close up out here. A lot of people just close down and
Yeah.
don't let anybody in.
Right, but this type of ministry, open them up a little bit, We can just say, hey, you open your heart.
Yeah, I
you
mean-
should help them to open them,
We
by
come here for
being around
showers
them.
and food, but we mostly come here to be around the other people that, maybe we can say something or
Yeah.
do something to change their day,
Yeah.
make their day a little better.
And I want to go back to this concept that I have about you guys. That I see some of the homeless people who became a Christians. And I see that, like, oh yeah, don't just stay there to come to this facilities like this and to get a help and then go by everyday life like that, the surviving mode. Instead of that, to see God's purpose behind this. So for example, now I can imagine you guys before you come to this situation in a condominium, nice place you were living in. You had a house, with the walls around you, isolated from this, society, which means you probably will stick around in there, spend most time in there, whatever you do. But now, somewhere around, God tear down your walls,
Right.
and then let you be on the street, open world.
Basically
like-
exposed us to something we never really
Yeah.
knew the extent of. We didn't know
Yeah.
how bad
That's not your
homelessness
choice.
was. Yeah.
Yeah, by God's purpose, okay? I don't see this is just the devil doing that. Devil might play this some. God uses devil sometimes, but not just to destroy us. That's what he's after. But God is helping us, to be stronger or help us to get back to him, to be saved, you know? So
And
this
to
can
know
be,
him, 'cause some
this
people
can be
have never-
temporarily, okay?
Yeah, because some people never knew him, and that's what we talk to people about is that, we can't understand how people that are homeless, that are hurting so badly inside.
Like what happened to Job too. God allowed those happening, but he had a purpose at the end to make him more blessed, and you know what I'm saying, to keep his faith stronger. You see that?
Yep, exactly.
So
That's what we talk to people about is that the one thing that
Hi
I
there.
really like to have, I like to have the peace of mind that
Yeah.
God can only give me.
So what I want to tell you is this, okay? God might have a plan, whether you liked it or not. He let you out of this condominium, nice, easy, comfortable lifestyle with the jobs that you didn't worry about what I can expect next day, right? Food or whatever. God allow you to let you be on the street, which is really harsh some ways, but he is with you. As long as he's with you, you guys know that you are safe. He will protect you. The roofs and the walls not gonna protect you.
Right.
The robberies, they break into them, right?
Right.
By the way, maybe God wants to use you to preach gospel out there, to help out not only homeless and people, whoever it is who you met. Because if you're still in the condominium,
We would
the
be
lifestyle,
out
you wouldn't meet people. I know you help other people out, but then it's just limited. It's on your own base, your way. How am I gonna say it?
Presenting it.
In your limitations, like your
Well, the thing
way.
is, when we lived in the condominium, we never talked to anybody about God.
Yeah, even
Now-
next door, right?
Now I can talk to a stranger,
That's what I'm
homeless
saying.
person about God. That's the first thing we want to talk about. Is do you believe?
Good, thank you that you're seeing that.
Yep.
So what happens is, what I'm saying is, sometimes what we see and what God sees, very different. Our values very different. Sometimes we, as a believers like us, we think, oh, I'm with God, I'm with Jesus, so I go to church, so I'm going to heaven. I help other people out. I may share the gospel with some people, so my life is good. But then maybe not to him. He said, hey, wait a minute, you can do better than that. You don't live in yourself. Don't limit me. I see that you can do more. But then you don't see it because these walls, four walls around us, actually blocking the way, limit us.
Blinding
'Cause,
us, basically.
Yeah. So it's a blocking, between us and others who we need to reach out to. So maybe God break it down, like, hey, no boundaries, no fence. You're free. You're free to go to them. No limits. So go ahead. Please tell these people about me. Would you do that? Not just a little crumb of your life, with all your life.
Share our
This
whole
is what
lives.
God wants from all the believers, I think. Hey, I gave you all of me. I gave my life for you on the cross. Well, why don't you do that for me? I feel goosebumps right now.
And that's the way I look at things. You know, Jesus tolerated a lot of pain and suffering on the cross. If he could bear those things for us, we can certainly go through this rough time right now.
Yeah.
You know,
And you experienced a
this is
little bit of
nothing.
what he went through
This
for
is
you,
not even
right?
an infinitesimal amount of pain that he went through. You know, so we
Yeah.
should be able to handle this no problem.
Yes.
Yeah, and the other, on the other side too is that because
Thank you
we're,
for saying that.
because
Yeah.
we're homeless, there's people that will talk to us before they'll talk to other people, you know?
Yeah.
When the guy
Say that again?
well, if there's a guy walking in here in his suit and a Bible, they might not want to talk to him.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
because
that's
we're
true.
homeless with them,
Yeah.
they'll listen to
You're on the
us.
same
We're
level.
going through the same struggle, the same fight.
Yeah.
They know what's happening. We know what's happening.
That's
We
what
can all-
exactly Jesus did. He came down on earth from his throne in heaven, right?
Yeah.
As a God. He became a man just like us.
Exactly. Awesome.
Maybe that's what he's doing through your lives. Be in my position. You know, love them first. Understand them first. When others judge them and just give them something
Yeah.
by hurting them. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
This is a big blessing. What I'm saying is you try to understand Jesus' heart. You know what I'm saying? Because God wants us to live in His love. But most of us not going that direction. Like most people who are in church, they understand God's love, but then they don't really
They
try
don't
to
practice
get
it.
to understand them
Yeah.
or be a friend with them. That's what Jesus did, right? He actually go very low to be humble, to help them. You know how he showed his disciples
Sure.
to be a servant by washing their feet, you know.
But Jesus was homeless.
He became homeless for us. That's true. That's a good point.
Yep. Very good point.
So when people out there see you guys, they will come with you. They come to you with a label, oh, these are homeless. They need help.
Yep.
So they will be surprised at you guys. Wait a minute. You're not the homeless that I was thinking.
What does homeless look like?
So they will learn from you guys.
You know,
Like, oh, I need to learn from this.
nobody knows what homeless looks like.
Yeah.
You know, they think they do.
So tell me, what is homelessness through your 2 years experience?
You know, home is where you make it, and we actually have a home because we have our car. So, as long as we're together and we have our faith, we're home. You know,
Right. So that means home is not just to come with the four
not
walls.
just four walls. No, no.
So-
It's where the love is. It's where the love is.
And
It's
where
like a- it's like a-
people is at,
It's
right?
like a church. You don't have to have four walls and a
Yeah.
big cross on the wall to have
To
a
have
church.
church.
Right.
You know,
We
you
are
can
the
just-
churches, right?
2 or 3 gathered in His name,
Because
He's
Jesus,
there.
Yeah.
And where He's here right now with us.
Yeah. But we need to go to a physical church also. That's God's plan. Because some
Yeah.
people think, oh yeah, because you're the church, because you don't have to go physical buildings. So
But you
they
know,
don't go to church. That's not right.
But the part about going to church physically
Uh-huh.
is one to get more, let's say, ammunition to go out into the world and talk to the people that don't know God.
Actually, one of the biggest functions of churches that they should do is not just to gather together there and then worshiping God. That's one of the important things, but they should go out to the world to be the light and salt, to bring people, to their, gathering also. It's like all Christians thing. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't just draw the line, and we shouldn't put the wall between us and them. The
Don't
church
just
should
go
be
through the
open.
motions.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
they
saying?
should actually attend church for the right reasons. Absolutely.
Yeah. So how can we do that? Love of God. So it's not just kind of like doing some ministry, like giving, feeding them. That's it. As if we can live with just the food only. we need a relationship, friendship, fellowship, and also, there are many needs that we have to have. Because when I was a little, my parents had a really, really struggle because in here, United States, schools are free until colleges. But over there in Korea, where I'm from, everything costs. From kindergarten, everything, they're all on parents. So my parents had 5 children, okay, including me. So much, money. So we never had enough. Always struggle, okay. So they were kind of focused on feeding us. You know what I'm saying? So like, well, we are feeding you. So what else do you ask from us?
Right, what else do you need?
But then I was kind of like, hey, I need more than food. I need your attention, your love, and my parents couldn't give it enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when you are with many kids around, and their love is just spread out, and they were always busy. So I didn't have this intimate relationship with them much. So this is the thing. Just like that, homeless people, they're not there just for they need the meals. This is awesome because they provide the shower. That's really important, but that's not all about it. We need to be friends with them, stuff like that. But
And most of the feeds are to help people get to know God, and that's their main focus, and that's why they gather us to feed us, so that we also can share the word. Unfortunately, a lot of people just close the door as far as their thinking. They don't want to hear about God.
Yeah.
I think they're all mad right now, or something. They just don't want to. They don't want to surrender to Him.
I think it's nothing but words.
Yeah. They don't realize how important it is.
yeah,
And that comes from faith.
Yeah.
If you don't have faith, you're not going to get what God wants for you.
yeah.
You're not going to.
What are your education background?
I graduated from high school, a couple of years college.
High school. Okay. Yeah, high school is good. There are some people who never gone to school, but I know that there are homeless people now. They are more educated. More educated.
That's my friend Jay from Korea.
Oh, I had an interview of him too.
He likes to make noise. Startle people.
By the way, we have to make the noises, okay?
Yeah. You have to make phrases.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
just, is there anything you want to add?
No, I think, well, you know what, there is. I would like to add that I believe that the homeless situation in the United States is an epidemic. I believe we don't have any true numbers to tell us how many there are. I believe that the government needs to start working home before we go outside to take care of everybody else. I know that they can help us in a lot of different ways. Having people out in the street that are old, Vietnam vets, this is wrong. They need to the United States needs to take care of the people.
And they've known about the housing crisis for years, so
Yeah.
it's not like this is news to them. They've been
people
underdeveloping areas for
That's a
long
big
time.
issue. The thing is, the people out there who has more fortune, they can help, but they seem like not really
In the
into
meantime,
that.
they need to at least give homeless people some rights as far as where we can park, where we can sleep, or at least get, all the rules the same from city to city, because every city is a different thing and different rules. Different police officers think they can police different areas.
Yeah.
And they come up with charges just off the top of their head to make money, and that's
Yeah.
wrong. 'Cause they're not making money off homeless people.
Yeah, I know it can happen.
They're just
That's
helping
bad.
us down.
Because this world is so corrupt.
Well, even the churches. The churches
Yeah.
can be more involved than they ever are. We drive around, even to Garden Grove, you see a number of churches here. Their parking lots are completely empty during the weeks. And nothing happens. Why aren't they helping people?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Why don't they at least let the people stay there?
Yeah, I mean, even they don't let people sleep in the cars. Why?
Yeah, why? I mean, I don't understand.
They don't let them to be on the street either, where they can be.
They gotta have you need to have a place.
Yeah. This is evil. They treat the homeless, it's very evil. It's not godly.
They wait until 2 in the morning and come and knock on your window and tell you to leave.
They just
someplace,
criminalize you guys, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so, see?
Is that every, like y'all get harassed when y'all, whoever comes up and like startles you when you're asleep?
The
in the
police
car?
officers, yeah.
I don't know where y'all today. Whatever's going on.
But yeah, that's pretty much,
Half
you
of
know,
the
we have to say
Okay.
about that.
Yeah, good. I want to say something a little bit like about that, because most of the homeless people who's been on the street for many years, they lost the hope. So that's why they, get into the drugs, whatever, because they're hopeless. So it's difficult for them to stand up for themselves. So people like you, who are facing the same situation, the homelessness, and who you have a faith in God, who is your strength and wisdom and power, you can speak for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it could be God's plan for you. And also, being out here, this can be your ministry.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So don't lose the opportunity. If you focus on your personal needs, like, hey, I should go back to my own life, because, you can feel like you are in the wrong place. You're lost. So you feel burdened to go back to normal life. Especially as a Christians, we should be good examples to others. And when we leave, least, then, people can, like people like who are, same boat, Christians, they will judge us. They will judge you, like, hey, something wrong with him, something wrong with her. So they think that, they should help you, and then where you are is not right in God's eyes or whatever. They don't see God's plan through you guys, okay? So it's kind of like living in misunderstanding, being judged. It's tough. It hurts. But you can do ministry, touching many lives more than anybody in there. But you have to see it that way. But if you keep seeing, so I would say, trust in the Lord with all your matters. Give it to Him again. All your matters. God knows you need a home that is safe, okay? Everything. But that doesn't mean that you can serve Him better in the house, because you already know that the wall's gonna block you, so you're not gonna talk to the next person. But here you can talk to more.
When we ask the Lord to take care of our housing needs, we do tell Him that we want to be able to do His work. Once
Yes.
we're settled,
He will.
we
He will
want
take
to be
care
able
of
to
that.
Spread the word and do more for the Lord. When we're taken care of better, we can take care of that better.
Yes, it's like you let Him do your business, you do His business. That's the way it works. And what's the word for that? There will be time that the devil gonna attack you by giving fear, thoughts like, hey, what are you doing here? You're from there and you're here. No hope. God doesn't care about you. You're failures. Don't get that. When it comes, you just keep focusing. God has a plan for me. And then you give it to Him like everything. God, we need this and need that. Not everybody has a faith like us. So, God, help us. So you pray that, give Him all your needs. He will take care of it. He's going to bring you answers when it's His time, okay? But meanwhile, you use your time for the Lord. So there's nothing else you can do. There's nothing else you have except time. And God gave you this time. So you use it for His kingdom. God, okay, you let us meet all these people out there. Because people who has walls all around, they cannot come to them. They're busy with their computer and TV, whatever, right? But so they're wasting their times. But you guys out here, you have to meet them and talk to them. So you change lives by bringing gospel. By bringing gospel. I'm saying the messages.
We're in the front line.
Yeah, you guys
We're
are
in the front line
missionaries.
of the
You guys are
war
missionaries.
against Satan.
Why I'm saying this? You guys are missionaries. Can you say that to me? Say that with me. I am missionaries. I am missionary.
I am
We are
missionary.
missionary.
Why? I am missionary too, because I am away from my culture and my country and my language. That's what the missionary is all about. Missionaries, they go to the place that is a different culture, different languages. You guys are here. Oh, because this is your language. This country is, you're from here and you speak your own language, but you talk to people from different nations.
Right.
There are so many people. Nice again. There are many people from different culture, different country are here. For example, when I go around, I saw many Vietnamese. Okay, there's a big group of Vietnamese. For example, actually, my neighborhood is a Vietnamese neighborhood. Their businesses. They most of them are Buddhists. Okay, strong Buddhists. They have Buddha statues everywhere in their businesses. Where I'm from, Korea, we have many Buddhists too. The big population of the religion there is Buddhist, okay? We have temples around. But they're not always putting their statues of Buddha in their business areas. No. But Vietnamese here, they have them all the way. And I realize this, not because they are just strong, because they can scare you when you see their big Buddha like that, right in front of this entrance like that.
Yeah.
They will say, oh, this person must be very strong Buddhist, so I cannot talk to them about Jesus. They can get mad at me and kick me out. You know, that's a lie, though.
Yeah, that's not true, because a lot of people have a little bit of faith in both.
You know what? You know what? Let me tell you, don't get scared of this. The thing is, this is what I realized. By talking to them, listening from them, what I learned is that doesn't mean that they are strong believers of those statues. They put them there, mostly they want blessings, they want money coming into their business through those guys.
Greed, it's all greed.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's all about the money issue, okay? Love of money.
Oh yeah, that's
So-
all it is. But it's greed. The United States is nothing but a money machine right now.
Yeah, that's a big mistake. So America,
And it's in the Bible. You cannot serve two masters. You can't serve money and serve God.
that's the way how they treat the people who are unfortunate. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If we serve God, we're not gonna treat people, homeless people, like this way. By the way. So what I'm saying is, don't be scared of what you see, the sizes and everything. You know what I'm saying? Because devil uses these things to lie to us, to convince us that, hey, you know what? They're strong Buddhists, they're strong whatever. So don't talk to them. We should be able to tell. You know what I do?
Those are the ones you have to talk to.
When
They
I
need
go
it the
through that,
most.
yes, when I go through that, I tell them, hey, you know what? You believe that? That's, you know, Buddha is a man, you know, he died. Jesus rose, you know. God can bless you. This is nothing but idols. You have them because you think, you know, they will bless you. No, this is made by man. These are made by man. You know what I'm saying? Only God can bless you. Actually, having this in your business, in your home, block your blessing from God. Because He's the one who bless you. I tell them that.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, so I encourage you to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you have all the opportunity doing this ministry out here. So you think yourself as missionaries here, okay? Talk to these nations who are in here. How God is nice. He knows not every one of us can go to the other countries to go through all these, you know what I mean, barriers.
Do the work there,
But
we can
He
do it
brought
here.
them to here in this free country, so you can freely talk to Muslims, Hindus, without thinking about losing your life here. Because, you know what I'm saying? If you want to try to reach out to them in their countries,
No way.
you can do that. You know what I'm saying? Openly. But here we can. But we don't do that. Even they're around here, it's like almost we are the fishermen, right? They are the fish. They are coming around, catch me, but we are just letting go around, lost. Can you see that? Because we are afraid. Oh, this is Muslim. Oh, I shouldn't touch him. I'm scared of Muslim. Oh, that big statue. Oh, this person is strong, Buddhist. I can't touch the person. No, we shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling you to encourage you that you guys are on your duty, your mission right now. You're not just being homeless, being hopeless. So you shouldn't focus on what you don't have. Give it to Him in prayer and wait for the time, His time, and you do His business. Then you can catch so many fish, so many lives.
Here, Adrian, you're that.
And then you never know. God can bring you back to a better place. Like what He did with Job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then your ministry can be more deep and wide. Okay? I better let you go.
Thank you.
Thank you for your interview.
Thank you for your words.
Huh?
Thank you for your words.
Oh, you're welcome. It's all God. It's the Holy Spirit.
Oh, yeah,
Amen.
thank you.
Unfortunately, when I came to California, I lost my daughter to CPS custody, and she decided to age out the system, and so I've adopted this one as my other surrogate kid.
Oh, really?
So I'm helping her with her
nice.
hair.
You're helping one another.
Yeah,
It's
what it's all
beautiful.
about.
Yeah, she does my hair for me because I can't do braids or ties.
Yeah, you got a long hair. Look at that.
Beautiful hair.
See? Now it looks like it's gray hair. It's nice hairdo.
Now it won't get so ratty.